Hello, I'm Joshua Brown from howtobecome.com, a leading NHS interview training company that has helped millions of candidates worldwide prepare to pass their job interviews. And in this video, I'm going to help you succeed in your Nottingham NHS Trust interview. Oh, and don't forget to let me know which role you are applying for in the comment section below so I can personally give you extra interview tips and questions to prepare with. Nottingham University Hospital style interview question number 1 is tell me about yourself, your interview introduction. Here is my top scoring answer that will impress any hiring manager. Here we go. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm someone who genuinely cares about helping others and making a positive difference, which is why I've always been drawn to the NHS. I'm calm under pressure, reliable, and I work best in a team where communication and compassion are essential. A few years ago, a close family member was treated at one of your hospitals, and I'll never forget the care and kindness shown by the staff. It made a difficult time so much easier. That experience had a real impact on me and confirmed that I wanted to work in a role where I could give others the same level of care and support. In previous roles, I've supported colleagues during busy periods, adapted quickly when things changed, and always made sure that patients and visitors felt respected and well looked after. I'd be proud to bring those values and strengths to Nottingham University hospitals. That was a top scoring answer and a brilliant way to introduce yourself in a Nottingham NHS Trust interview that will impress the hiring manager. Now let's move on to the next NHS Nottingham Trust style interview question, which is, what are the values and vision of Nottingham University Hospital's NHS Trust? Now, why is this question being asked? Well, it's being asked to check if you've researched the trust and if you genuinely align with its vision and core values of kind, inclusive, ambitious, and one team. Therefore, in your answer, make sure you clearly name the vision and all 4 values and explain how you demonstrate them in your everyday work. Here is exactly how you can do that with this brilliant top scoring answer to help you. What are the values and vision of Nottingham University Hospital's NHS Trust? The vision of Nottingham NHS Trust is to build a culture where everyone feels welcome and to provide the highest standards of physical and mental health care. It's a vision that focuses on inclusivity, quality, and continuous improvement, which I find really inspiring. The Trust's core values are to be kind, inclusive, ambitious, and act as one team. Being kind is about showing compassion to everyone. Inclusive means creating a welcoming environment where everyone is treated fairly. Ambitious reflects the commitment to always improve, and one team is about working together and supporting each other to deliver the best care possible. I really connect with these values, and I'd be proud to bring them into everything I do if I were successful in joining your team. Now don't go anywhere, as I still have more interview questions and brilliant example answers to give you, but when you are ready, and only if you want to, you can click that link in the top right hand corner or in the pinned comment below the video at any point during this training. It will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download my top 30 Nottingham NHS Trust style interview questions and answers suitable for all job roles to give you the edge in your interview, including the ones we're covering right now. Okay, let's move on to the next NHS Nottingham style interview question. Why did you apply for the role? Now this question is being asked to assess whether the role fits your skills, your experience, and your motivation, and to see if you understand the responsibilities. Therefore, it's very important that in your answer, you show that you've read the job description, connect that job description to your strengths, and explain how the role aligns with your values and goals. Here is exactly how you can do that with this brilliant top scoring answer to help you. Why did you apply for the role? I applied for this role because it combines the type of work I genuinely enjoy with the opportunity to make a meaningful difference in people's lives. I take pride in being organised, compassionate and supportive, and this role would allow me to use those strengths every day. When I read the job description, it felt like a great match for my skills and values, especially the focus on teamwork, communication and putting patients first. I'm also really drawn to the culture at Nottingham University Hospitals, particularly your values of kindness, ambition, inclusion and working as one team. I'd be proud to contribute to that and grow within your trust. Okay, question number 4 is this. Why do you want to work for Nottingham University Hospitals NHS Trust? This is a really tricky question to get right, and it's being asked because they want to check your genuine interest in this trust. They want to make sure you want to work for Nottingham NHS Trust, and they also want to make sure that you have an alignment with their culture, and they want to see how well you will fit into their team and their mission. In your answer, make sure you mention NUH's strong reputation, their teaching trust status, and your desire to contribute to a supportive, inclusive, and forward-thinking environment. Here is a brilliant answer to help you. Why do you want to work for Nottingham University Hospitals NHS Trust? Here we go. I want to work for Nottingham University Hospitals because of your strong reputation for providing high quality care while also focusing on staff wellbeing, inclusion and continuous improvement. I really admire how the Trust lives by its values, especially kindness and teamwork, and how those values are reflected in the way staff support each other and care for patients. I'm also drawn to the fact that NUH is a teaching trust, which shows your commitment to learning, development and staying at the forefront of healthcare. It feels like the kind of environment where I could thrive, contribute positively and continue to grow both personally and professionally. Now, what I've done to help you pass your Nottingham NHS Trust interview is compile a list of the most common asked questions that you must be preparing strong answers to, such as, what will be your biggest challenge coming into this role at Nottingham University Hospitals NHS Trust? How would you deal with a challenging interaction with a relative? How would you put a patient first in your work? What is safeguarding, and how would you implement it in your work at Nottingham University Hospitals NHS Trust? Describe how you've demonstrated NHS core values in the past. Tell us about a time you dealt with a difficult patient. Tell us how you've improved a service in the Trust. How would you demonstrate confidentiality in your work at Nottingham University Hospitals NHS Trust? What is the best thing about the NHS? What is clinical governance in the National Health Service? Tell me about a time you implemented change. How would you help promote equality, diversity and inclusion in your team at Nottingham University Hospitals? So those are just some of the key questions that you should be preparing for. But if you want the full list of the top 30 Nottingham NHS Trust style interview questions, plus brilliant example answers to help you pass your interview at the first attempt, then click that link in the top right hand corner or in the pinned comment below for 2 reasons. Firstly, this will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you'll get all of the answers we've covered today, plus a total of 30 expertly crafted responses to the most commonly asked Nottingham NHS Trust style interview questions in a PDF guide. And secondly, as a bonus, I've also included 3 smart questions you should ask at the end of your interview on that page to make a lasting impression. It's a powerful resource designed to put you ahead of the competition, so make sure you check it out. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. Also, hit that like button if you found this useful. It really helps motivate me to create more content like this for you. If you have any questions about Nottingham NHS Trust or any other job interview, drop them in the comments below. I reply to all comments with tips and advice. And finally, don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. The link is in the description. I'd love to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best in your Nottingham NHS Trust interview. Have a great day.